next time, don't be shy. It was 5 minutes to it, 10 minutes to it. There's no one in here, just open the door and barge in. We won't try to keep you locked out until 12. For about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to be walking in late people who didn't know where to go, so we're not going to go very far the next few minutes. Then we're going to introduce ourselves. Then we're going to sort you into groups.
Yep.
And then I'll give you about a 10-minute talk about the subject of the day. This is an unusual tube. We'll normally run differently. This is just the very first tube. After that 10 minutes, we're going to break you up and you're going to discuss the issues, roughly along those lines. Okay, so you know what you're in for. Next step, I think we can get moving. Introducing ourselves. You've all got into the LMS system. I've been trying to put up little videos. Have they come through yet? There's one with me wearing little headphones, rabbiting away. Has anyone seen that one? Has anyone seen the one for this Tute? Yeah? No one? Gee, I spent all those hours for no good reason.
You're not going to get any sponsorship on YouTube with those sort of numbers, I don't think, Neville.
They're going to go on YouTube, and every week you're expected to come to the Tute having read and thought about the subject well before you come, and looking at the videos, etc. So you come into this Tute already primed, so when you come in, you'll be ready to go. Anyway, that's for the future. Introducing ourselves, I'm Neville Bruce. Apparently you haven't seen me on the video yet, but I am. Tiny bit about myself. I've been at the University of Western Australia now for almost 40 years. It's a long time. I love the place. For 30 of those years, I was in anatomy and human biology. I love that subject. Anyone from anatomy and human biology here? Right. I was a biologist. I was actually a reproductive biologist, thinking about human reproduction. But gradually, I changed. I was not just a scientist, but I've always been interested in many things in this world, and I was always fairly active in various movements. And about 10 years ago, we felt that universities are great places, they really are, but they're narrow. They constrain you to certain ways of thinking. They don't talk about the future, because they think, well, you can't be sure about the future. They rather talk about the past, because you can be sure about the past. We felt that, my God, I'm not really interested in the past. It's fun. But really, we should be bringing into the educational system ways of thinking about the future. So about 10 years ago, 8 years ago, we started thinking of these curricula. After a long time, we convinced the university we should go up front. We ran them last year. This is the second year they're running. And we're really, really keen that you're very happy to come along. Okay, that's me. I'm Neville. Mark, can you explain yourself?
Yeah, my name's Mark Painter. I'm actually based in UWA, Albany. And so I won't be here very often, but I thought being the first time, and I'll be providing some support for Neville with Cheryl Baker. You may have noticed Cheryl is on with 1110, not 1111. So I'll basically be doing the Tute support for Neville and responding to your queries, marking a lot of your work with Neville, and occasionally getting up here and talking to you and meeting you, because a lot of our work is assessed online, as you probably know, through the LMS. So it's a bonus to actually get a chance to say hello to each other face to face. My background is rather than 40 years with UWA, I had about 4 years with UWA. The first 2 years I was doing some postgraduate work with Neville in integrated human studies, and so I decided with Neville to do some further research and completing a PhD in this area of integrated human studies, particularly in my own career background, which is, some of you might recognise me as a Year 12 teacher. Mathematics was my background in teaching secondary schools. Is there anybody here directly out of Year 12 over the last 1 or 2 years? Yeah, hopefully I won't fall back into old habits of what you might remember your Year 12 teachers to be like. I'll try and remember that I'm working in a university environment rather than a school environment, but old habits are sort of hard to break. So I guess like Neville, I've kind of been involved in education for a large part of my working life, and I think that education makes a significant contribution to the kind of society we have, and so it's important that we have an education in our secondary schools and universities that is more than just a narrow focus on 6 or 7 different subjects, because I think we can contribute much more to our society if we've got other skills in addition to those subject skills. So hence the sort of issues that we deal with and the skills hopefully and understanding you develop over the next 6 months will make you more engaged and active and improve your citizenship. So I'm looking forward to working with you. I'll just say, in terms of communicating with me, if you've got a question, you'll notice that on our LMS there's a question and answer forum. Some questions will be answered better by other students. I see there's some students here that did 1110 first semester, so they'll be able to answer your queries. And so rather than email the tutors, if you just go to the question and answers forum, post your question there saying, I can't download the ePortfolio template, can somebody help me? Hopefully somebody else will come on and tell you how to download that ePortfolio from Google. There's only myself and Neville providing support to about 150 students all up, and we can't really respond to a lot of emails, so we need your help to help each other. If you're really desperate or it's a personal matter, like about need for an extension for a task or you can't make a tute, then you see contact tutors. That email there will send an email to Neville and myself, and one of us will get back to you on that. That's more for personal, private matters. Other stuff through the question and answers. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll hand back to Neville.
Okay, this unit is probably quite different to any other unit you're going to do at this university. It runs differently.